Hi guys, my name is Ole from Ole Aids Photography, and in this video I'm gonna show you a shoot I did in Vietnam, a model shoot. Beautiful model, very talented. She was sailing on a boat. Well, we actually did 3 shoots, and I'm gonna show you all of them. First of all, she was sailing on a boat with a floating market in the background. Second was also on a boat, but in a more relaxed atmosphere. And the third one was actually not on a boat, it was in a temple, Chinese temple. Early morning shoot. The time is early. And we're sitting at a cafe, actually waiting for the light to be a little better. It's you see that here. We got a half-naked man serving us. We got a beautiful model. We got a boat. So this should be interesting. In case you're wondering who everybody is, this is everybody. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Everybody's a little tired. Here we are on our way to the floating market. Floating market is just basically boats which are selling stuff, food in this case. And it was about 20 minutes sail from our location. And it is a very interesting place. A lot of things are going on, you know. It's very colorful. It's, you know, people are happy, and you know, it's a very exciting place to be at. Sailing to our location, there's a little stop on the one of these smaller markets. So now the light is getting nice, really soft, nice color. And we had another boat for the model, and so we had one boat to shoot on, and she was on another. And we had flowers. I think it's lotus. Really nice big flowers, very nice contrast from the pink color from the white dress. And an old lady who was steering the boat. It is very photogenic stuff. First I tried my 24-70 lens, 2.8, and because I wanted, you know, to see the activity in the background, but closer. Like now she's like sitting on an open river. There's a boat in the distance and a house. Too much sky because it was basically blown out. But it's still a nice photo. It's I would not trash this photo, but it was not basically what I was looking for. This is still with my 24-70, but a little closer. And there was a boat that came between, and this is much nicer, except the junk on the boat. It looks like junk, you know. It's not pretty. So I went on to. Well, this is actually the same, and but instead of the trash boat, there's pineapples here in the foreground, and the background is it looks nicer. It's not as busy, so and not as much sky. So this actually looks quite nice with the 24-70. But what I was going for more like this. This is shot with my 70-200. You can see the action is closer, the houses are closer, it's a little more blurry than with the 24-70. And also well, you can say that I have an old Canon 70-200, which doesn't handle lens flare very well. It bleeds a little bit, it shows a lot of flare. But in this case, I did like it. It creates this soft feeling behind her, and all kind of like color tonality, and you can see sometimes the flare, and sometimes a very strong flare. which gave the some of the photos really nice touch. And here she's in the other way now. We're not backlit anymore. She's frontlit, which gives more contrast and more colors. And sometimes that's nice. In this case, I did not really like it. It's it looks just busy. It looks very busy and strong. But as a black and white, I kind of liked it, because. I don't do a lot of black and white, but if I do it, it's like very contrasty, strong stuff. And I don't like washed out black and white stuff. It's it's not my thing. So now we went a little bit away from the market in a more quiet area, and there was the river there is narrower and nobody there basically, occasional boat. And a thick tree line on the riverbanks, which almost didn't let any light through, but rays of light penetrated between the branches, and that looked very nice when it hit the face of her, like this. Here you can see it's on her face, and it's on the flower, and it just looks beautiful. And also again here, on the face, not the flower, but on the face, and you can also see the reflection of the lake between the tree lines. It gives a leading line upriver, and I really like this shot. So I got a lot of things here. I do like more of the same a little bit, but I only need one good. Also we had this bamboo bridge there. We kind of stumbled upon this bamboo bridge, which gave her a chance to get her off the boat a little bit and do something different. And that came out nicely also. So end of shoot with our lovely model, Ding. It's been great, you've been great, thank you so much. And the third and final shoot, we went to this Chinese temple. It is, the Vietnamese people, they pray, they're religious and they like to pray a lot. And this is a Chinese temple, but they don't really care. If the religion is similar, they just go and pray anywhere. They like to pray, they pray a lot, so it is allowed to shoot, have a shoot in those temples if you ask. They will usually not say no. But given that you are respectful and the model is respectful and you're not like taking over the place and disturbing the people that are there to pray. In China, I was told that you cannot do this. You cannot shoot inside temples like that. Tourist shots, of course, but not like a arranged shoot like that. Which is a shame because these are very photogenic places, very cool places. But I do understand why they wouldn't want us to do that. So in the temple was amazing. It has this mystic feeling. It has like. It looks very old and probably is, I don't know the age of this one. And also kind of from the ceiling, there are holes in the ceiling which lets the rays of light through. And because there's always a lot of smoke in these temples, it looks really cool when you see a backlit smoke like that indoors. It just looks great. So here's the first one. It's like here you can see the smoke and it's lit up by the holes in the ceiling. And here you can see I'm trying to show the temple, not just her, but her in the relation of the temple. And of course, she's a really, really pretty girl, and then you would also have to want to make like a face shot of her also with a blurred out background. This door was very cool. It has those strong characters on each side, and here you can see her leaving the temple made her small in the frame because he's leaving, and the wind from the gust from the door kind of blew her dress up a little bit. Pure luck, but looked amazing. And here you can see her entering the temple, and then I waited for her to get a little closer. Then I just did like a various things, tried to do, like I said earlier, there's nothing. It has to be traditional. It has to be respectful. And of course, there was. The temple guys didn't want us to be moving anything, and there was a lot of junk. There was a lot of like trash cans and stuff everywhere. And of course, this was during opening hours of the temple, so there were people. So it was, it's a challenge to make this work. And sometimes you find a nice angle, and you have to adjust because of people or stuff you don't want to show in your photograph. But it is all good. There's always an alternative to what you want, or you can always adjust.